What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bimmercris back at it with another lit video. Now, it's not a lit video to me, to be honest. I'm gonna tell you guys from the jump because I don't have no video. You know what I mean? I don't have no video of me passing the checkpoint, me getting pulled over by the cops, because unfortunately they ended up deleting it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you guys everything what happened from the beginning to the end, and I'm gonna see if I can come up with me getting the video footages from their cameras. You know what I mean? I think I can get it. So if I could get it, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna post it up here for you guys, because this was honestly crazy. You know what I mean? Like, why would a cop want to do this to me? You know what I mean? Especially I'm not doing nothing bad. You know what I mean? But so it's how it started. I'm going out of town. You know what I mean? I passed the checkpoint, normal routine, but this time I see this guy and he asked me, am I a U.S. citizen? I'm like, yeah, U.S. citizen. He's like, can I check the trunk? I'm like, you know what? Go for it. Check the trunk. You know what I mean? I opened the trunk. He checked the trunk, and he comes back and he's like, okay, well, you're free to go, right? But before that happens, while we're in the line to the checkpoint, right before the little station, so they can check, right, or whatever, there's a cop, there's a state trooper in front of me. I'm behind it, right? So what the state trooper does, he goes. So while he's in front of me, I'm behind him, right? So he goes into like where they're parked, you know what I mean? Because it's like a little station. It's just a little small station. There's cars right next to it, so in case anybody wants to run, they'll leave quick. You know what I mean? And so he pulls up to the side. He goes up, and then while I'm going up, I talk to this guy. He tells me that, all that, and then the cop gets right behind me right away. You know what I mean? Like if he was trying to stop me. You know what I mean? And he ended up stopping me. I'm gonna tell you guys why later on. You know what I mean? So he ended up. So I passed the guy from the checkpoint. He let me pass. You know what I mean? I did record that, but the cops ended up deleting it. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm pretty upset. You know what I mean? Because they deleted my own footage, my footage. They touched my phone. They deleted it. They went to the recently deleted, and they deleted it from there too. You know what I mean? Which is not cool. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and get those footages from their cameras. So I passed, right? I pull up to the side because my tire pressure monitor sensor came on, right? So I put over to the side, and then the cop right away, he's hot and ass he's hot and ass to come catch up to me. He pulls over behind me, and while I'm pulling over, I already had pulled over, right? He pulls over behind me, and he turns on his lights, right? So I start to record real quick, you know what I mean? So I can get footage. And then while he's pulling up, like behind the car, he tells me to come out, right? I can see him through the side mirror. So I get out. He asks me, he's like, where you going? You know, I let him know where I'm going. He told me for what I'm going over there. I told him for what. I told him everything, you know what I mean? I didn't tell him I don't answer questions. I wasn't being an ass, you know what I mean? So I was letting him know everything, you feel me? And then I tell him about the tires, right? He's like, why did you pull over? Woo, woo, right? Boom. He was acting cool. He was acting cool. We had a good conversation, but he wasn't cool, you know what I mean? So he checked my tires for me according to him, right? He checked my tires. But little did I know, he was looking behind my tire, in front of my tire, to see if there was any stash spots. You know what I mean? That's what I guess he thought I had something, you know? So I knew it because I know, you know what I mean? So he did all this extra stuff. He's like, oh, your tires are good, you know? And I told him, I was like, I know, but I'm just checking them, you know what I mean? And then long story short, he's like, well, you know what? Can I search your car? And I told him, I'm like, no, you can't search my car. Keep in mind, my phone was inside my car because he told me to come out. So I got out quick, you know what I mean? I didn't get off of my phone. I left my phone inside the car. My phone only had like 14%, you know what I mean? So that sucked also because I think my phone died. But your phone, when it dies, your videos, they stay there. Plus, whenever I recorded the Border Patrol, I recorded it, I stopped, I kept going. So that video, I should have it, you know what I mean? But I don't have it. So that means they did delete my footages, you know what I mean? So he asked me, he's like, can I search your car? And I tell him, I'm like, why do you want to search my car? He's like, well, just because. I'm like, well, no, you're not going to search my car. You know what I mean? And then he's like, okay, well, he caught his backup K9 or whatever. I'm like, you just want to search my car just to find something. You know what I mean? You're trying to get me with something. And then he's like, well, just let me search your car, you know? And if you're not going to let me search your car, we'll bring a K9 and woo, woo. I was like, well, no, you know what I mean? I'm not going to let you search my car. If the K9 smells or whatever, you know, probable cause, then go ahead by all means, you know? So we waited. Cop was honestly, he wasn't being cool, you know what I mean? He was trying to be cool, but he wasn't being cool, you know what I mean? He was trying to act like a tough cop, you know what I mean? Like in reality. And I thought he was a brother, you feel me? But you know what I mean? He wasn't, you know what I mean? So long story short, even though this is a long story, but K9 unit pulled up. It was another state trooper. Now that guy was cool, you know what I mean? I was even like thirsty. He went to the car. He got my water. he like gave me my water, you know, while I was in handcuffs. They detained me and stuff like that. And then he searched the car. The guy that stopped me, that wanted to find something, he was in my passenger seat for like 30 minutes. For real. I'm not even capping. 30 minutes, probably even more, trying to find something just in that specific area. He got out of there. There was like 3 cops trying to search the car. Well, not trying. They were searching the car. You know what I mean? They didn't find nothing under the hood, under the car, under the tires, the gas tank. They moved all my seats. They were trying to open panels up. You know what I mean? Like my center console, my console from where my dash is at. They were trying to do everything to find something. You know what I mean? And at that point, I told the cops, hey, I feel harassed, man. Like, what you trying to do or what? Like, you know what I mean? You trying to arrest me for any little thing at this point? At that point, I felt like they were going to arrest me just for any little thing, you know what I mean? Or just arrest me because he has the power to, you know? And I did tell him that then. I was like, man, you have the power to arrest me, man. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, yeah, you're right. I do have the power to arrest you. But he didn't, which was good, you know what I mean? So they searched it. They didn't find nothing. And then the cop comes back, and they didn't find anything, right? My doors are closed, everything. That means I'm good to go, right? Because they didn't find nothing. He wanted to search it. He searched it. He already ran down my name. I'm good. Now let me go, you know? But no, he wanted to keep going further and further and further. So he came back. He got on the phone with I don't know who. He got behind his truck because he didn't want me to hear. I don't know what. Another state trooper pulls up. And he goes back to my car. He starts to search it again. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you already searched it like 4 or 5 times for like 30 minutes with 3 other people, and you still want to find something? Like, come on, for real. And my baby right here, she's right here. You don't even know about it, right? Like, you don't know nothing would happen.
I was calling you.
Yeah, she was calling me, but my phone was off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was telling them, I was like, when I was passing the checkpoint, right? Mm-hmm. And this is what I know. You know what I mean? It's the flat off true. You know what I mean? Yeah. When I'm passing the checkpoint, I recorded, right? Because I always record.
Yeah.
And then I did. He let me go, whatever, right? Even though that Border Patrol agent guy wasn't as cool, you know what I mean? Because he started to smell and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, chill out. We try to smell. You're not going to find nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I go. He lets me go, whatever. He still asked me, can I check your trunk? So I was like, okay, I'm going to let him check my trunk. You know what I mean? You know, when I usually don't let him do that. Yeah. You know, I'm like, no, I don't answer questions. No, I'm not going to let you. You know, but I was letting him, you know?
Yeah. So
I let him. I go. I start the video. When I stop the video, that video is automatically saved. Mm-hmm. No matter if my phone dies, when I'm recording in another spot, that video is not going over. Mm-hmm. I check it right now, and that video is not even there. So that means they deleted it.
Even from your recently deleted?
There was nothing in my recently deleted. That means that guy, the one that wanted to find something on me, he had an iPhone too, because I seen him when he came back to the car. Yeah. He got on his phone to talk to, I don't know who, right? He had an iPhone. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure he deleted it real quick, because I had told him, I was like, man, I'm a YouTuber. You're not going to, you know what I mean? I'm not with that criminal stuff. You're not going to find nothing on me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to find something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, so that happened, right? They searched it. He didn't find nothing. More cops came. There was a guy from Florida here. You know what I mean? He was working here. It was one of those cops, the ones we seen. Yeah, he was there. And he had a little badge where it said criminal investigation, you know? So, you know? And I let him know. I was like, hey, man, just so you know, if you're going to go talk to your people, let them know that I'm not a criminal, you know what I mean? You guys searched my car, you guys didn't find nothing. Now, all the times they searched my car, there's been more than like 100 times. Nah, I'm over-exaggerating, but, you know, about, they've never found nothing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not that I have nothing, I'm never going to have nothing, but it just gets to show that.
Like, they want to find something.
They want to find something, you know? So I'm just making this video of me talking, you know, I talked a lot in this video, it's 9 minutes of me talking. But it's me letting them know what they didn't get to see. You know what I mean?
But you're going to try to get that video,
I'm going to try and get it. Honestly, I'm going to try and get it. I'm going to see what I can do, honestly. Like, I want to see what I can do. I hope I can get it.
You know what we can try? We can log into your iCloud on the computer, and then from there you can get the video. Probably. If you know, like, your passwords and stuff.
I know everything, but hopefully, right? Mm-hmm. We'll try that. If not, I'm going to see if I can. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to see if I can. If you guys know, some of you guys know, comment down below and let me know. If you guys know what I can do, that way I can go do it, and so I can go get the video recordings of me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If I have to pay, I'm gonna pay. I don't care, because I want them to see like how messed up the cop was. You know?
Yeah. Like,
I answered.
Being rude?
He was being like not rude. He was being mamon. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference. He wasn't being rude. He was cool. You know what I mean? We were having a normal conversation and like face to face. You know, he was close to me. I was close to him, but it got to a point where he was trying to act above himself, you know, like, honestly.
Or like he thought he was all cool because...
Yeah, cause he told me, he's like, you're going to San Antonio to go visit some girls or what? Like, no, I'm just going to have fun, you know what I mean? And he's like, in chanclas, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, well, what does it matter?
He said in chanclas?
Yeah, he said in sandals. Yeah, what does it matter? He's like, you got any credit card or nothing? I was like, I don't carry none of that. He's like, how you going, you know? Like, don't worry about how I'm going, man. Like, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go, you know what I mean? Like, he was just trying to answer everything, but, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But at the end of the day, thankfully, he didn't arrest me just because he has the power to. At one point, I told him, I was like, hey, like, I feel harassed, you know, at a point, you know? I told him that. And he just stayed quiet. But somebody else, one of the border patrols, because all of a sudden the border patrols came. You know what I mean?
Really?
The same guy that I recorded passing the checkpoint, he came, you know, like,
why?
I don't know. They were trying to find something. He's like, what's your name? So, man, if you want my name, ask that guy. He has all my information. You know what I mean? Because at that point, they were being asked, you know, to me. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to be asked to them too. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. There was two badass cops. The guy from Florida, he was being cool. And then the other guy, the canine, he scratched my car, but he had something. Yeah, he had something that it's basically for scratch. I seen it. You know what I mean? So basically, he like, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, we'll wait 10 minutes, you know, to see if the scratches go away. And then he's like, yeah, we'll wait. It doesn't matter. It's like, I got a date. I was like, all right. And then they left my car all messed up and shit. Really? He's the one that fixed it. Yeah, the guy.
From Florida?
He was being cool. Not the other guy.
Oh, okay.
He was being cool. He's the one that put all my stuff back together. He's like, no, usually whenever I make a mess like this, it's like I put everything back together because I don't want like other people to think bad about other cops. You know what I mean? Like he tries to go as professional as he could. That way, whenever per se like me, you know what I mean? With that one cop, like if I get stopped again, it's like, you know, I already have that in me that every single time they want to do something to me. You know what I mean? Just because cops like him, you know?
Yeah.
When in reality, like, my car didn't even smell like nothing, you know? He just wanted to search it. He just wanted to say, oh, it smells like something. You know what I mean? He didn't even tell me, oh, it smells like nothing. He just like, can I search it? I'm like, no. He brought a dog. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Simple like that. Like, literally. He didn't even smell it. He did nothing. He's just like, can I search it? I tell him, no. He brought a dog. You know what I mean? Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Subscribe if you guys are new. If you guys want to watch more videos like this, stay tuned because I do want to go get that video. Hopefully I can get the whole body cam. I know it's going to be like 45 minutes because it was long. You know what I mean? So if I do get that video, I'm going to post it all, like the whole video. No.
Imagine if they're like, oh, they
No, I made sure they were on.
Oh.
I let them know. I was like, make sure your stuff is on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay safe. Stay blessed once again because honestly, cops here are crazy. Some cops, not all cops. Some cops are good. Shout out to those.